Hey guys, be sure to like and subscribe. Today we're going to talk about prostitution again. Not my favorite subject, but I want to talk about this because we talked about it before, and I want to get into a different aspect of it. And it's kind of like a really dark side of the internet a little bit, in that there's a lot of new apps out there, and some of the young girls over here are using that to prostitute themselves. And believe it or not, some of them are being pushed by their moms, of all things. A really evil thing to do. You know, and it's a pretty common thing over here because of poverty that they're, you know, the moms are saying, you know, I don't want to live in poverty, so I'll put my kids on this app and they can prostitute themselves or whatever. And what they do is they pose nude or whatever, you know, for obvious reasons, for this here, for the money, you know, and usually some of the girls don't end up with it. It's usually a parent, or it could be some guy that they're living with or something like that. Maybe they took off from their parents and ran away, you know, or some of them are doing it on their own, unfortunately, you know, and you don't even know that you have a minor on there. You think it's an 18-year-old girl or something, but it's not. Okay, and it's part of the dark side of the internet. And you know, prostitution over here is very common because of the, you know, lack of money. You know, people want to move up a little bit, and they'll do anything to get to the top. Even older people who prostitute their children sometimes, in some cases. And that's common throughout the world. I'm not just saying it's prevalent in the Philippines, because it's not only prevalent over here. It's happened even in the United States. So, you know, all countries have been involved in this debauchery, you know, and a lot of guys, I know a lot of guys out there that are okay with prostitution. I myself am not. You know, I think it's a really sad case when the world reaches down to that level and kind of says that it's okay. And I don't care if it's a 30-year-old woman or a 40-year-old woman or whatever. I don't think no woman should have to lower themselves to do something like that. And I know some women are okay with that too, you know, but I mean, I just don't think that women should lower themselves to that standard, to that spot in life, you know, and risk themselves with diseases and such, you know. And it's an awful way of life for some woman to have to turn to prostitution and, you know, have to meet with some stranger and have sex with them for money. But I just want to put out there about that. There's a lot of websites out there. There's a lot of apps out there over in the Philippines that these people are connecting. A lot of foreigners are hooking up with these girls sometimes, or sometimes they're just paying to watch them on video or whatever. And it's very sad. But I want to put that out there, guys. It's just another thing that happens in the Philippines, and it kind of, you know, it just leaves a dirty taste in your mouth sometimes when you hear about these things, and it's really sad, you know. And it's all kinds of debauchery going on all the time here, and not just here, everywhere else in the world. And you know, I think some of these world organizations, like the World Health Organization and stuff like that, should start looking more at this stuff than some of the other stuff that they're looking at, because those are the things that spread diseases faster than all this other stuff that's out there. But anyway, guys, just want to throw that out there, do a short video as a follow-up to the other one. But God bless, guys, and take care. And be sure to like and subscribe, guys.